Hello Aquarius, welcome to your abundance reading for April 2025. It's going to be general, so please take the bits that resonate and let the rest go. Okay, let's welcome in the high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher selves to assist us with this reading today. Okay Aquarius, let's see what's going to jump out for the center here. As a bit of a general theme for your reading. And we will be looking at the your 12 houses, astrologically speaking. And here we have the 8 of Swords. So I think this might be a process of you setting yourself free here, Aquarius. If you haven't already, I think you might be in the process of releasing these bonds, of taking the blindfold off, and of walking away from any beliefs, ideas, concepts, or any things that people are saying or communicating to you that are not in alignment for you. Okay. Let's have a look here. One more and we will begin. Okay. So yeah, that's the process. And in your first house, you have the Emperor. Very interesting. This is the house of, typically, you know, the Aries rules this house. This is the energy of Aries. So boom, very strong. I think you're feeling quite strong at the moment, Aquarius. And if not, I think the month of April, you will be moving into this strength. Okay, this power, the ability to have a presence, okay, to command an audience almost, but also to feel really strong within yourself here, which is going to help you with releasing these things that have been holding you back. Okay. In your second house of daily work, this is the 5 of Swords, which can be often talk about a conflict. So maybe you've experienced some conflict in the workplace, and yeah, or in your daily routine. Yeah, maybe things are not going as smoothly as you would like in that area. However, in your third house of communication, you have this 9 of Pentacles, really nice energy, nice balanced energy, also of passion and focus, and also kind of contentment and peace and being at peace. So I feel like in the area of communication, social, and really activating your intellect, I feel that you're kind of pretty comfortable with what you're doing at the moment in that area. Okay, Aquarius. And this could be your work role, and maybe you are, you know, maybe you're receiving, you're happy enough, you're content enough with the income that you're getting. And I think maybe you're activating your intellect and your communication skills in this job role is what I'm getting from that. Your home environment, this is in the 4th house. There might be some milestone or some achievement or some major thing that you're going to be moving into to do with home, family, and also your own divine feminine aspect, and you're going to be getting success with it. Okay, so you might be making a successful move. You might be embarking on maybe some refinancing or upgrading your home, which is going to be successful, and maybe, you know, it's going to help with your alignment, and also maybe raising your frequency. I feel here. And all these energies so far, those two, you know, really great abundant energies. In your 5th house, you have the 3 of Cups. So I feel like you're really going to be moving into some joy, creativity, and sharing that with others. Okay, collaborative energy here, which is really positive. And this is going to, and also going to add to your confidence and your self-expression. Okay, if you're not already doing that, Aquarius, I think you might be starting to do that, or doing it more in the month of April. And here we have in the 6th house, this is going to lead to, I think, this joy. This is sort of a lot of joy and happiness. Maybe it's going to lead to some changes here in your purpose, in your mission, which can be career related. And I feel that maybe, you know, maybe once again, this is a similar theme to, I'm not sure who we just had, but there was a reading just previous about, you know, perhaps in the work your work role some degree of dissatisfaction or friction, or being undervalued and that type of thing, or it not resonating, okay? And this could be maybe in your work environment, maybe this is how you are feeling, okay? And, you know, maybe you've sort of stepped away from it. Maybe there's been someone here that's, you know, maybe you've been doing all the hard work and someone else has taken the credit and they've got the promotion or something like that, okay? But I think you're changing your environment in that way. You might be doing some changes, but it could also be home changes, lots of changes. But this is generally success in those areas too. Moving forward, having focus, moving towards successful change. In your house, 7th house of, you know, partnerships, and also marriage, you know, this could be a potential new social and emotional fulfillment opportunities coming in, whether that's with groups of people, one person in particular, or maybe it's family. Maybe there's going to be a lot of happy times in the family area. I mean, this is interesting here that in your home environment, this is going to be success. So this could be a major thing. Maybe you're going to be, if you haven't already started a family, maybe you're going to be starting a family, or maybe you know, this could be like a birthday celebration of someone in the family, or maybe, you know, maybe you're going on a holiday, or you're going to be doing something fun together. But it's also, you know, to do with marriage. So maybe there's a potential partner coming in here for you as well, if that hasn't already happened. Excuse me. In your 8th house of, you know, shared finances and assets, I think you're going to be coming into alignment. You may even be embarking on a contract here. Maybe you are going to be getting married or remarried or something like that. Also to do with legal things. So maybe there's some legalities that you're going to be addressing here. And also this talks about, you know, having a positive outcome when it comes to legal matters. So, and that's going to be, of course, good for your personal abundance, isn't it? Because, you know, if we're kind of going through something legal, it's a bit of a struggle, and then if we lose out badly at the end, then that's not so great. But this usually justice means that there's going to be a favourable outcome for you here as well. In your 9th house here of, you know, higher education, you have the Queen of Wands, really powerful. I feel like maybe there is you know, I mean, if there's some money coming your way, maybe you're going to be, this could literally be, maybe you've left work and you are kind of applying for financial compensation, or maybe you are, you know, you'll be taking some leave money, and maybe you're going to be, you know, going on a holiday or embarking on an education course that you are really passionate about, something that you've always wanted to do, that is going to help you with maybe your personal philosophy. It's going to help you tap into your personal wisdom, or maybe some ancient knowledge, okay, that you're going to be doing here. Yeah, this is really awesome. And you also have in your 10th house of, you know, your career and reputation is the Death card, which is almost like a rebirth. Okay. I think you're going to be changing, maybe you're going to be changing your whole view. In your 11th house, you are moving towards something more fulfilling. So this may happen in the month of April. It might be that you're shifting from something. You've got seems to be a lot of joy on the home front, and to do with your communication. You're very skilled in that area, and you're quite happy with that, and your personal connections. There might be something legal that you need to move through, but there might also be, I think this death is slow change. So underlying, I think you maybe have been feeling this change for a while, and I think it might be to do with your education and ultimately your purpose. And this is moving towards something more fulfilling in your 11th house, which is to do with, you know, hopes for the future and your social awareness. So I feel like in the bigger picture, this is almost like up-leveling. It's like fine-tuning, moving into fine-tuning your skills and abilities, and your self-appreciation and self-belief, your belief in yourself, okay? And really, yeah, doing things more your way. The Queen of Wands appeared for someone else just recently as well in the readings. And the Queen of Wands is also passionate, okay, really also creative, okay. Remember in your 5th house here, you had with your creativity, there's a lot of joy here at the moment. So this could be really fertile energy for you to start to launch from in terms of a new venture, okay, or new business or anything here, Aquarius. In your 12th house of spirituality, the subconscious and also beliefs and what's hidden, the interesting thing is that there could be something that is hidden, and maybe this is what you're going to embark on here, is you're going to be moving into something more fulfilling, and maybe it's going to be about discovering some inner secrets, inner abilities that you have to do with your creativity, your intuition and your spirituality. Maybe you're going to be doing some, some depth work to do with your emotions here. And there's definitely things that you are letting go of here with the Death card. You are moving, you're changing here. Some things are falling away metaphorically, and you're moving into new things, okay? And I think that's what this is here. You are you might be doing some spiritual work pretty soon in the month of April. And you're going to be sort of, I guess, becoming aware of what this is here that's on offer, that Spirit's offering you here. Even though, of course, there might be a tendency for you to fall back into dwelling on this energy. Perhaps this is disappointment or dissatisfaction, which I think was linked to this energy here of perhaps you didn't feel that you were able to express yourself fully, all of your talent, skills, gifts and abilities. And I think this is perhaps on the work front. There was something that wasn't in alignment for you here. But I think you are, boom, with your Emperor here, you are really stepping up here and saying, well, that ain't going to be happening anymore. Okay, I think you're really just, I think you have I guess, you do have a sense of your inner strength, and I think that that's what you're going to be tuning into more, and you're going to be allowing that to come forward more in what you do. So this has just jumped out, Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Okay, this is a cycle ending. Okay, this, whatever it was in, maybe it was a career or a job role or business, something that you were doing here that was not really in alignment for you, and it's going to be coming to an end. This definitely gels with the Death, which is change, okay. And you also have Ace, the Ace of Cups, new beginning, new emotional beginnings here for you, Aquarius, okay, which is awesome. Let's grab now a beautiful Keepers of the Light Oracle card for you to just give you a little bit of a boost here. Yeah, there's so many of us that are kind of moving on from things and stepping into new things, okay? This is almost like, I'd almost say it's like the, the era of change, which it has been for a while, but I think the changes are getting more, maybe more prevalent and maybe more necessary and, perhaps more intense for some of us, okay? Right. Okay, Charity, who also appeared for another reading earlier this week. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Yeah. This is about, connecting with Spirit, connecting with your higher self. And this here is a very spiritual card too. This is like really, Ace of Cups is this beautiful spiritual love, unconditional love. Okay, so really connecting to your higher self and really feeling that Source is there and that, that Source has your back. The interesting thing is that this is in your 7th house, which is can be to do with partnerships. So maybe it's literally like you're going to be partnering with Spirit and co-creating with Spirit, and you're going to feel that more probably in whatever you do, and maybe in everything you do, okay? So that's what I have for you there, Aquarius. I hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day and a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon.